Well, we've obtained campaign finance records showing out-of-state money could be influencing this Saturday's election.
Now, this has to do with Austin police oversight. The records show the group behind Proposition A has raised the vast majority of its cash from outside of Austin. Now, Prop A is pushing for more civilian oversight of police and direct access to police records without hindrance. Prop B on your ballot says that access should be granted according to state law.
And KXAN's Grace Reader has reaction from the Prop A group about why they gladly took out-of-state cash, as well as reaction from Prop B supporters.
We're in the middle of a local election, but most of the funding behind an Austin police oversight measure is coming from foundations, not in Austin.
I think Austin, whether it wants to or not, is often a proxy for these larger battles that are going on around the country.
The group behind Prop A is Equity Action, and city records show of the more than $790,000 they've raised since April of last year, more than $770,000 of it is coming from outside of Austin. That's roughly 97%. It's largely coming from two foundations, one in California and one in Oklahoma. But Equity Action says not all of that is campaign money. They're required by state law to report all of it, but say roughly $250,000 is going to other programs and staff.
We report everything. We aren't just doing this.
The Austin Police Association, who has almost single-handedly funded Prop B, the other ballot measure, doesn't see it that way. They said in part, quote, "The APA is aware of the troubling trend in local politics wherein outside sources are funneling large amounts of money into elections that have serious implications for the citizens that live in Austin. It is our hope that future election cycles focus on truly grassroots local campaign strategies." Ultimately, Equity Action says yes, they got a big chunk of money from groups outside of Austin, but say they're using it in a way they think is best for Austinites.
It does look like we've raised a lot of money. I mean, we've been successful. I think, we're making an impact with what we're trying to do.
Grace Reader, KXAN News.
And the group behind Prop B raised roughly $100,000 during the same time period. Nearly $90,000 came from the Austin Police Association. Now we have a breakdown of all the money and who contributed to both ballot measures over at KXAN.com. We also have a breakdown of both propositions and what they would mean for Austin Police and you. And here's a closer look at why this vote matters. Well, the outcome of the police oversight vote will play a role in contract negotiations between Austin Police and the city. Right now, APD officers are working without a contract after both sides were unable to agree on a deal. The previous contract ended in March. Both city council members and the police chief have said they're holding off on a long-term contract until voters make their choice this weekend. The last long-term deal both sides reached was back in 2018. That contract created the Office of Police Oversight.